Hello everyone! If you have no idea who I am, hi, my name is Kennedy, or Ken. I made this video essay called Why Nobody Can Let Go of Final Fantasy VII, and I guess people really liked it, but I haven't been able to make more videos because of work stuff. But now look, I have all this free time, and so now I'm here, and I'm really excited. I'll introduce myself some more. I am a voice actor, I'm a video editor, I really love Final Fantasy VII at the end of the day, and so I hope you'll join me on this journey. I don't know, celebrating it. Thanks for the love on that last essay though, for real, like really appreciate it. But we're not here to talk about that essay, that is old news. I want to talk about the future and the Game Awards. I'm going this week. I'm really excited. I've been to the Game Awards before, but it's just different this time, you know? I just feel it. I feel it in my balls that there is going to be a trailer. Yes, I've read all the vague Hamaguchi interviews. I've been able to sort through it the best of my ability, but I feel it in my balls that we are gonna get a trailer this week. And so, let's talk about what we're gonna see. I have prepared this blank bingo card, and we're gonna come up with all sorts of predictions for what we're gonna see. And let me tell you guys, you are talking to a professional here. If loving FF7 was a job, I would be the CEO. I'm very well educated. I feel pretty strong because last time when Rebirth came out, I had a bunch of predictions. They came true. I'm just saying, Zack and Biggs teaming up, I called that from the very first day that FF7 Remake came out. I'm just saying. So first and foremost, we need to analyze the past, right? So I'm gonna pull up, not this free copyright music, thank you so much, Dreamy Otaku Beats. I wanna pull up the first trailers to see what we're dealing with here. I'm going to find the original release from E3. This is hype as fuck. But I don't think the new trailer is gonna be like this one. Yeah. We're not gonna watch the whole thing. Oh, but this part is so hype.
For they are coming back.
Oh!
At last, promise has been made.
Came out, what, 10 years ago? That is crazy. So that's the very first trailer for the game. But that was like release of the whole release. So really what we're gonna be looking at is the Rebirth trailer. So let's watch this.
What we've done, that's set in stone. The past is forever. But the future, even if it has been written, can be changed.
So focus on the future, not the past. I'm chronically ill.
Wants to finish what he started.
Okay.
He wants to reclaim.
Does anyone remember where they were when they watched this? This is my 9/11. Is that controversial to say? Is that problematic? I take it back. But I remember where I was.
I saw you lying there.
When I watched this.
I figured it was
Everyone remembers.
Wait, what are you implying? That I died? That I'm some kind of
Oh my
imposter?
god. Fantasizing about this for years and then finally seeing Nibelheim is
You were
crazy.
here with me 5 years ago. Where are you? What happened to you?
Damn.
I'm trying so hard to find you.
Sorry. Feel like I failed you.
Not bad, right? That's a pretty solid trailer. But here's the thing. I counted, while we were watching that, 4 clips. 5-ish, if you count some other stuff, but it's really a short trailer. So my biggest fear for the Game Awards is that we're gonna get something like this, where it's like 5 clips or less. So that's gonna be the first thing on our bingo card. So let's pull this up. And I am working in After Effects, because I'm a video editor, not a Photoshopper. 5 clips or less. And my god, let me change the font. So our first prediction, I don't want it to happen, but I could foresee it, is them basically being like, hey, here's the game, here's the title. That's it, goodbye. 5 clips or less. I don't want it to happen, but it is very likely. Oh, we have to get our free space, of course. So our free space is going to be here, and the free space is just that there is a trailer. What will I do if there's not a trailer? Cry. A lot. Also, because Hamaguchi been teasing that mad. I'm saying, for the last few interviews, he's like, hey guys, we've got something to reveal. It's gonna be near the end of the year. He is ready. Everyone on Twitter was freaking out yesterday because they're like, oh my gosh, Nomura and Hamaguchi have been talking together and they've narrowed down the title to two names. And everyone was like, oh my gosh, does that mean it's not gonna be at the Game Awards? I did my research like a good FF7 fan, and apparently that interview was from a few months ago, so they've been new, and they had plenty of time to think about it. And the guess on everyone's mind is gonna be next on the bingo card, Return. Let's be for real, that's the one that makes the most sense. Reunion would have made the most sense, but they already used it with, Crisis Core. So we're just going to assume it's Return, but then when they say two names, I'm trying to think of what the other one would be. I know some people have said like Requiem. I don't think so. Return or, you know what? I'm gonna come back to Final Fantasy VII, really cool game. That's what I would call it. If I was a game developer, that would be my name. What about an FF9 remake spot? Don't tempt a girl with a good time. Reclaim. That was the one I was thinking of. Reclaim. Because here's the thing. Sephiroth has dialogue in FF7 remake where he says, you know, all the shit about, I will reclaim my birthright.
He wants to reclaim his birthright.
Together, we will reclaim our world.
Reclaim and Return both make sense. Reclaim is a little more Sephiroth coded. Return is a little more Cloud coded because, spoilers for the game, my god, they're returning to all the places that we've already gone before, right? Like Nibelheim and Gongaga, Cosmo Canyon, Midgar, especially, big return to Midgar. It's also Cloud returning to his old self. So Return makes a lot of sense. Reclaim, honestly, I could see these two being the two that the devs were focused on. Reclaim, yeah, like Cloud's like reclaiming himself, I guess. I don't know. I hope it's Return, but I could also see it being Reclaimed. Yeah, Return is the most thematically consistent. Reborn is just repetitive. Redemption, I guess, but nobody's really getting redeemed. Oh, God. They better not. All you suckers out there who say that Sephiroth is going through a redemption arc and it turns out he was good all along and he's actually trying to help the party by separating fate and all that, piss off. Let's get back to this bingo. I'm very new to this streaming thing. What else do we think? Let's address the elephant in the room. I know everyone's been talking about this damn snowboarding minigame, and I think you're onto something. I think something we gotta add to the bingo card is snow in any capacity. And that could mean the snowboard minigame, but I just think that would be, I really think that that's how the third game's gonna start, is them kind of in the snowy area. I could be wrong, but that's my big brain theory. Chatter was right. They've teased that at the Gold Saucer. They got the little wall with the bird chocobo thing, and so obviously the minigame's gonna be in part 3, but is it gonna be in a trailer? In a first trailer? Probably not, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's snow. Sephiroth X Cloud becomes canon? Banned. That is an abusive ship and you know it. I'm just kidding. People can have fun. Bingo card no longer exclusive, easy spot. I appreciate the optimism, but I don't know, fam. Look, I want it to be PC release day 1 as much as the next person, but I don't see it happening. I'm sorry. So let's look at some more Rebirth trailers. I want to watch the Summer Game Fest. Guys, I had free tickets for the Summer Game Fest, but it went into my junk email, and I will never forget that. Hells. Oh, this was so hype. This was so hype. Bingo spot. Which character is the voiceover? Aerith, Cloud, or Sephiroth? Ooh, that's a good question. I could totally see it being like, Jeff Keighley's like, all right, and now it's time for an update on a beloved franchise. Whatever the fuck. And then it's, stay with me here. All right, imagine this. Black screen. Everyone in the audience is like, ooh, what's gonna happen? Including me, because I'll be in the audience. And then you hear some shit like, I'm waiting, Cloud. Ooh. A single feather falls and everyone loses their mind and they're like, holy shit, oh god. That would be funny. But no, in actuality, I don't think it would be Aerith. Because guys, we still don't really know if Aerith's alive or not. I don't think she is, but you all know my feelings on that. Watch my video essay. I think it could be Cloud. You know what? No. Feather motif. As for, yeah, the starting VO, oof. I'm gonna guess Sephiroth or Cloud. Yeah. Either one of those is a bingo win. What would be cruel but funny is if Square announced a killer in DLC at the Game Awards instead of Part 3. Don't bring that into existence. It is so possible. It's so real. Ooh, ooh, ooh! Is Aerith going to be in it or not? Yes. I could see Aerith being like you know how they do the thing where they're like, you know, blah, 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 they show the trailer, and then it cuts to black, and they're like, here's the title screen, and then after that, there's the little, like, clip that usually makes everyone lose their minds. Like, the one I always think of is, like, when Spider-Man flings into the MCU after that Civil War trailer. I feel like that could be, like, an Aerith thing. But, oh, I don't know if they'd be too brave to do that. Wu-Tai reveal. That's actually fact. Yeah. I could see them putting Wu-Tai in. In the way that they showed Nibelheim in this one, I could see them being like, oh, check out our environments, check out Wu-Tai. Because, guys, Wu-Tai is so beautiful. The mountains and all that nonsense. Aerith and Cloud kissing would make me lose my mind because I'm Team Tifa. Nobody's kissing anybody in this trailer, y'all. Because immediately they would lose half their fan base because shipping wars are insane. What else is on the bingo card? Let me think. If I was a dev, how would I make my trailer? No theme song. It's not quite time for a theme song. This is a tough one. This is good so far. Aerith, okay, no, I need to go back to this Aerith clip. Bingo card? Aerith is not in it. I don't think so. I think that that's going to be a thing that they keep leading people on with. Because, you know, that's the big question. Coming 2027. Oh, yeah. I don't know if they would do a release date. Okay, it's gonna be this. Coming early 2027, or if they say spring, we also get a bingo. Cause yeah. Plus, doesn't that line up with the 30th anniversary of Final Fantasy VII? I don't see it being any later than this. Some people were talking about like, oh, they'll do July 7th, like 777. No Aerith, too much spoiler. That's what I'm saying. I don't think Aerith's gonna be in it. If she is, then we don't get the bingo. But if she's not, bingo. She's definitely in part 3. Of course! But it's just how? Is she alive? Is she a hallucination? But definitely in, like, flashbacks and all that nonsense. Like, guys, be for real. She's gonna be in part 3. Big brain. This doesn't have to do the trailer, but I do see Aerith. I could see a possibility where Aerith is a part of the party in Cloud's head. But then, because we haven't gotten her final limit yet, right? So I could see her being a part of the party. Ooh. But, like, not really, but kind of. Cloud clutching at his head. That's a given. If anything, we put that in the middle. Cloud being mentally ill. That's a pretty safe bet, guys. My king. Mentally ill king. He's so mean. Okay, yeah. This looks great so far. Sponsored by BetterHelp. Sponsored by Seize the Day, actually. Seize the Day is a real mental health organization that collabed with FF7 recently, and they're doing some cool stuff. Oh, this is a great time to plug my mental health podcast. I have a mental health podcast run by voice actors, because I'm a voice actor and we interview other people, and one of our recent guests is actually John Eric Bentley, the voice of Barrett Wallace, and you guys should go check it out at The Vulnerable. It's literally the word vulnerable, but with VO instead. Okay, now back to our regularly scheduled program. Can we get a Ben Starr reaction on stream to the trailer? Guys, I'm gonna be there in person! Unless I sneak in my phone, then don't tell YouTube Theater. I'll just sit there with my phone recording my face the whole entire time. And then if there's no trailer, then I have to delete like a 4-hour-long video. I love your Why No One Can Let Go of FF7 video. It's one of my favorite FF7 remake series and FF7 overall analysis. Will you make something like it again, or was it a one-time thing? Well, first of all, thank you very much. That's very kind. I would love to make something else like it. The thing is, I've just been waiting for inspiration to make something new, because I don't want to just make something for the sake of making something. So that's why I've been really excited for the trailer, because, you know, next time it comes out, there's gonna be more of that conversation going, and I'm sure I'll have lots of thoughts. I'm sure I'll want to talk about it. My worst fear is having to make an apology video that goes like this. Hey guys, I didn't think I would be doing this. I didn't think I would be here, but I just wanted to say I'm very sorry for getting everything completely wrong in my video essay and giving you all hope. It turns out the devs completely f***ed everyone over and the game sucks ass. And I'm so sorry. I didn't get a single thing right. And yeah. So that's my worst fear. Ukulele There was a time when I had faith in the devs, but they were wrong and I'm sorry for that, and now my video essay sucks. Yeah, that would suck. I hope the game is good. I hope the game is good. Oh my god, we keep getting off track, guys. We gotta come up with our predictions for this trailer.
What happened to you?
I don't think Zach is gonna be in it.
Find you.
Sorry.
I don't think anything from this alternate universe thing is gonna be in it. I really don't. You know what? I'm sorry, guys, but PS5 exclusive is on my bingo card. PS5 exclusive, sad face. Get the tunes back. I actually think part 3 is gonna be better than Rebirth. At least to someone like me, who just loves the story, man. Because I'm gonna be honest, like, Rebirth, I know it feels like a lot, but it really didn't have that much main story. You have the Nibelheim incident, which, yes, duh, of course, but then what? Junon, kind of. There's kind of stuff that happens in Junon. Gongaga, kind of. Most of the main story stuff is new. Northern Crater, yes. Or, not Northern Crater. Forgotten City, yes, but, you know, they changed a few things about that one. And, Temple of the Ancients. But, like, part 3, y'all, is gonna but, you know, near the beginning, it's gonna be the Northern Crater, Mideel, back to Midgar. I mean, the live stream sequence, defeating stuff. It's just gonna be banger after banger after banger of all this main story stuff. So, no, I'm very excited. I have a feeling it's gonna be my favorite of the trilogy, but that's just me. Highwind, actually, I could see the Highwind being in it. Highwind? Live stream in the trailer? Yes, actually. Not in like where they're gonna show the scene, but in the way that, like, you know how Advent Children starts, and it literally just starts with that, like, shot of, yeah, literally just starts with this live stream, like, looking ass thing. Cause you know how, like, yeah, every game has its color, right? Can I look at this picture closer, please? All right, whatever, you get the point. Every game has its color. Remake is blue, Rebirth is red, part 3 is green. Easy. You know what? Bingo card. Part 3 is green because the live stream is going to be such a big theme in this. Theme is green. I'm calling it. Plus, I think any other color besides green would look ugly as hell. Tifa slapping Scarlet. Can you imagine? They like fade up and it's that live stream thing that I was just talking about. And then immediately it cuts to just... Look, if I was the marketing team for this game, that's what I would do. And people would flock to it by the thousands. Buy it immediately. But I don't see them being as brave as me. Sid or Vincent gameplay? I don't know, man. Because here's the thing. Their first trailers are never gameplay focused. Never. And I know there's only been 2 games, but I still stand by my point that, like, the first one is just like, hey guys, we're back. And here's just a few clips to get the conversation started. No. Gameplay is going to be much later. I hope the color for part 3 is purple. Oh, interesting. I didn't think of that. It would fit Genova and Sephiroth. That's true. I still see green being a bigger possibility, but also... Did I get this pencil? I'm gonna put that down before I poke someone's eye out. Do you predict they will show the trailer in the awards this week? Yes! That's why we're doing this, and that's part of the reason why I'm going in person this year. I'm very excited. Do you guys want to see my dress? I just bought it from Macy's the other day. I might go with a different one, but I like to wear very earthy colors. I love nature, and I love earthy tones, so it's got, like, this cross, and there's a belt. I don't know. It's so cute. I'm excited. I'm going with my other friends, and we're all voice actors, and we'll see who makes the cut in terms of like trailers and stuff. It's really cool to hear your friends' voices in trailers like that. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Bingo card final trailer of the evening. That's good. I don't know. I'm just trying to think if there's like anything bigger that could come out. I mean, we could put it on the bingo card and take it out again later. Poor Kingdom Hearts 4. Poor Kingdom Hearts. It feels so good to be a Final Fantasy fan. We are constantly fed breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Okay, yeah, so final trailer of the day. Maybe, maybe not, but we'll leave it up there. I could see Hamaguchi or Nomura presenting. Like, I could see them being there, or, you know, Nomura having like a little video. And because Hamaguchi loves this game, guys. Hamaguchi loves this game. I have a feeling he'll be here. Bingo spot. Buster Sword is going to be shown in the Northern Crater. Oh, I think we could just say Northern Crater in general, right? Like, are we going to see it? Northern Crater? Question mark? Is that how you spell crater, or is crater spelled with an E? I'm illiterate. I would love to see the Northern Crater. That's like one of my favorite places in the whole game. Be dope to see the Ultima weapon on Cloud, or maybe Knights of the Round or Omni Slash. Whoa, buddy, you're getting ahead of yourself. That's gonna be like that's gonna be the final trailer where they spoil everything. Imagine the teaser is Barrett and Tifa looking out the window from the airship they were captured in and seeing the meteor. You should make trailers, because that sounds fire. You know what? We have Northern Crater on here. Let's put Meteor too. Because Meteor was in the first Rebirth trailer. I feel good about this so far. I feel pretty good. Whoa! I could see them adding more of those vague text. You know, from I'm not talking this one. I'm talking, you know, when they're like, what will become of the planet? What is Sephiroth's goal? Yeah, vague text. I don't think Zack is going to be in it. We already covered this. My big brain theory, not big brain, a lot of people think this, but I think Zack is now officially in our world, our timeline. So no, I don't think they're going to show him. Yeah, it was just such a given with the first trailer that like the Nibelheim incident would be in it. But now we don't really know. Is it going to start in the snow? Is it going to start right where we left off? All right, that's a new bingo card. Is trailer picks up literally right where we left off. Like, maybe they even include little scenes from the ending or something, but right where we left off. I don't see this being super likely, but possibility. Godzilla-style diamond scene. Oh, wait! I know what I'm putting. The weapons! Seeing any of the weapons. That's our Godzilla fight right there, yeah. Ruby weapon, diamond weapon, any of those? That would be so hype. Are you kidding me? All right, guys, we've got 3 spots left. There's gotta be something. Chadley jump scare? I hope not. I mean, I might need to boot up Rebirth again now. Guys, what do you think of me doing a, me playing through Remake and Rebirth as like an analysis playthrough? Because obviously I know the game like the back of my hand, but just going through and kind of like analyzing everything and chatting about stuff, I think that'll be really fun. Tifa yelling, Cloud! Yeah. Look, guys, I have no ideas right now, so this is gonna stay up here until we think of something else. I hope to see Rosho Kane alive again. I hate to break it to you, but I think that man is cooked. We haven't seen Genesis. We better not see Genesis. If the trailer starts with, again, that black screen and the feather coming down, and I hear, infinite in mystery is the gift of the... I better not see Genesis anywhere near the remake trilogy. This game loves their eyes close up. They love just zooming in on eyeballs.
Sephiroth? They say she's a monster, and they call her Jenova.
Yeah, sure. Eyeball zoom. These are so bad. This is the worst bingo card I've ever made, ever. But you never know. I put on bingo spot that the logo is going to be purple. You know what? I will add a tiny purple. If it's purple, we get half points. Okay, I think there's gonna be snow. Cloud's gonna be mentally ill. Tifa's gonna go, Cloud! Hamaguchi are no more representing. Final trailer of the day, or first one. If it's the first trailer, we also get half points. First? We got one more spot! Here's a Game Awards trailer. All right, let's see what... Here's a specific trailer. It wasn't the first one, but this is what they showed at a Game Awards.
Look, I'm involved in things.
Dangerous things.
What was his name again?
Cloud.
It's more of a...
One-time gig.
It's more of a hype trailer, honestly.
Come on.
Yeah, I could see it being less of a, like, when they first announced Rebirth, and it was just kind of all, like, ooh, it's cinematic and beautiful. And I could see it, you know, for the sake of it being at the Game Awards, and they want to get people excited of them just being like, here's, you know, all this stuff, and here's battle music, and all that nonsense. Someone said, what if it's called Revival? Homie, if it's called Revival, don't talk to me, because I made a whole video essay talking about why that shouldn't happen. Dude, if they call the game Revival, everyone's gonna lose their shit because that implies a very specific thing. It's a cool name, but then it's like, well, there you go. There you go. Maybe Aerith being lowered into the water? What? Homie! What? You think they would show Aerith being lowered into the water on a trailer? No! That instantly spoils the game to everybody. That's a way to make a lot of people mad very fast. But I like where your brain is at. I like where your brain is at. Final Fantasy VII Reminisce. Too long. Good idea, but too long. In my personal opinion. I'm not making this game, but too long. Do we have Genova on here? No, I'm just not gonna put that. Not for this trailer, but I could see another trailer, them putting Let's Mosey in there. Not for this one, but that thought just occurred to me. Oh, guys, we have just one spot left on the bingo card, and I have no idea. I'm just gonna put no gameplay. No gameplay no battle gameplay. Yeah, we're not seeing that yet. I don't think so. Bingo spot, Black Materia. You know what? I like that better than no battle gameplay. Black Materia. Yeah. Anyone have any gripes with this? Anyone have any better ideas? We also get half points. I'm gonna put Aerith and Zack are not in it. If it's one or the other, we get half points. But I don't think either of them are showing up. So either way, guys, we'll reconvene on Thursday. If there's a trailer, we'll go all in. We'll talk all about it. We'll do our bingo. If there's not a trailer, we'll come on and we'll all go around in a circle and talk about our feelings and really just kind of be there for each other. And then, depending on what happens, crimes might be committed. Not impossible. Again, I'll be there. You know, it'll be like that time when that kid just went up on stage and no one stopped him. Like, that'll be me this year. When you guys see a chick in an orange dress, you better look the other way and delete your search history with this video on it, because they're gonna find you. I'm really excited, guys. I really hope there's a trailer. If not, I'm gonna look like a big fool right now and I'll have to do another apology. Well, you know what? Just so I don't have to do it later, I'll do it now. I am so sorry if there is not a trailer. I got your hopes up and it wasn't my fault. Well, it kinda was, but I hope that I don't have to make another apology video. I hope there's a trailer on Thursday. It would be really, 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 really cool. Please, Nomura, please, Hamaguchi, please, Jeff Keighley, hear my prayer. Alright, so if there's no trailer, I'll just clip that and upload it. So if it doesn't come out, this is my bingo card. Oh, that's not what I typed. There will be no creaming happening. That's only on the table if we see part 3.